So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. In the park on a bench, on the beach on a towel, or on your couch with your kid, your campus is wherever you want it to be. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. You schedule classes around your schedule, and all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. At Independence U, you'll learn from professional instructors with real work experience. You'll get personal support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Get your degree, but keep your life. That's independence. That's Independence University. So if you're really smart, you'd call now.
Call 1-800-981-8940.
Independence U for an independent you.
Call 1-800-981-8940.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Mont Eagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Mont Eagle, Tennessee.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I have Miss Linda here, and I've got Kai, and I've got Amelia. And we're going to talk about the school weekend coming up and the project that little overachiever Belinda over here says, why not? Let's do it. Belinda,
yes.
Tell us about this.
Well, we have a fun weekend at the Littell Parton Center, which Iva and I humbly refer to as the old high school in Tracy City, Tennessee. And we have some plays that our students have written, and we refer to it as the Locker Project. And students in the SPARK program, Students Preventing Addiction and Raising Knowledge, and other Grundy County students have written some plays that depict life growing up in Grundy County and what it was like to grow up there, go to school there, and just how the relationships in that place have shaped their lives. And we also have been working on a project where the students have interviewed 34 alumni from old Grundy County High School, and that's just how I default to referring to it.
And I'm
but
sorry.
They have conducted interviews, and Matt Morrison came and set up lighting and sound for us and helped get it set up, and then just turned it over to the students. Those students interviewed alumni and talked about, what it was like being a child there, growing up, school there, asked questions about family and folks who had shaped their lives. And that sort of got condensed down by Katie Morgan and her students.
Oh, Katie's amazing.
Katie's amazing, and so is Sarah Hamilton, who's helped with the
yeah.
play. But they took an idea that I had when I first went back into Old Grundy County High School as an employee. My office is upstairs, and I just looked at those lockers and I thought, man, the stories those lockers could tell. And you open them up and they're musty and rusty and so plus so-and-so, and then one name is scratched out and another one's written below it. And there's even a message written in one of the lockers that says, Nixon is nice. So, old messages, lots of gum still stuck on them too. But I just knew that those lockers were sort of a baseline for the stories that came out of that place. And from that, Katie just got some funding with National Geographic Society.
Wow.
And it just kind of took off from there. Sarah Hamilton with the Swanee theater department got wind of it and just like, this story's not finished with these pictures on the locker. Oh, I should back up and say that we will have posters hanging on the locker that shows senior picture and a current headshot and name, where you grew up, in a few paragraphs about the story from the interviews. And it's a permanent display. You walk in and you'll be seeing the people who actually walk those halls. Lots of different kind of folks, different personalities, and one ended up being in one of the plays. They recruited Jody Hargis to be in their play. So
That is hilarious.
it is. So yeah, fans of Jody, come see. But that's sort of how this whole project started, with just a few little humble thoughts, and it's blown just wide open.
When did you start this process?
Oh gosh, when did we start, you guys?
Somewhere
June
back in June. Yeah.
6th.
Yeah.
June 6th.
It's a quick thing. It's a quick
Look at all the
turnaround.
blessings that popped up. And, I mean, you hear,
And they've been the theater crew has been working diligently. I mean, they have really worked day and night and late evenings, and Little Debbie snacks and pizza and Sundrop to keep them going. But,
That is all right. So you guys are the rising seniors. This is you just took this project and just ran with it. Is that right? And I love that we're mentoring our future. Tell us your story, Guy.
Well,
Like how you got involved and what this project has evolved into, and tell us why we should go see it.
well, it started from doing all the oral histories, and while we were doing that, Katie sent us a message and said, "Hey, Sarah is gonna come by and talk to you guys about this theater thing." So we're like, "Okay." So, and she sent a Google form for us to sign up, and so we talked a little bit about it, and so I decided to do it personally because I wanted to get a little bit more out of my comfort zone and just go and work with people and do something a little different and perform in front of people. And it's been really fun so far. I'm glad I did it, and I would do it again.
Do we have a theater department in high school?
We have one class, but it's nothing like what we're doing out there.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one semester. I don't actually know what they do in it anymore because the teacher that was doing it isn't teaching anymore.
Huh.
So I don't really know what goes on in there.
What do you like about acting? I mean, it's bringing characters to life.
It's just, I don't know. It's kind of, it's just fun to do.
Just fun to
honestly,
do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like for when my kids were growing up, I always had a dress up box that I would go to the thrift stores and buy all these fun little outfits. And you didn't need games. I had girls, and they just dress up all the time and playing different characters, and that brings out the creativity that they still do today. So, all right, rising senior, what are you excited about this year?
I think that this year is going to be a lot more fun. I feel like I'll be a lot more involved, because part of coming out of my comfort zone with this is to talk to people, because I was a bit more shy than I am now, and I didn't really talk to anybody. But yeah, now I'm talking to more people, and I was getting more involved with things last year, going to all the football games and everything like that. So I think it's going to be really fun.
Okay, all right. Amelia, what's your story? You got involved, and here we are. How's the journey?
Yes, ma'am. The journey has been like one of the most fun summers I've had. I remember for the oral history project, we got a message from Miss Belinda, and I was like, that just sounds so fun, interviewing these older folks and learning their stories and just getting to hear from them and all this knowledge that they have. And then hearing about the theater project, being able to bring these stories back to life and just giving opportunity to it was just, it's been so fun.
Now, the theme is, let me see if I can get this right. It's resilience and belonging.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me a little bit about the flavor of this weekend and what we're going to expect at the show.
So we have a lot of different acts. Me personally, I'm doing a puppet show with the other participants, and my puppet show is about orientation and initiation at the high school. So from what I learned through the oral history project was that the older high school, the people who went to the old high school, they had to go through this initiation process before they were actually allowed into high school life. And so that's what my puppet show is about. I know that Trinity Witt is doing she's doing a skit with Jody, and it's about the coal mines, which is a big part of our history and something that a lot of the oral history participants, they mentioned. So she's talking about that, and then also the lack of opportunity in Grundy and how a lot of the younger folks feel like they have to leave home, and this is something that the older folks struggle with, having to lose their younger children to the big cities.
Horrible, by the way.
Yes. And then Scarlett Andrews is doing a piece about belonging and how she doesn't feel like she belongs. And that's a big thing because she's a cheerleader and she participates in all these sports, but she still feels like there's not a place for her to go. Abby Parker is doing what is it called?
A monologue over the Highlander Folk School.
Yeah, a monologue over the Highlander Folk School, which is, it's so interesting. And then Kai is doing a piece. Do you want to talk about your piece?
Yeah,
Yes.
I wrote a poem that I'll be performing, and I don't want to spoil it, but I have some things to do during the poem, some scenery type stuff. Yeah.
It's an interesting.
Yeah, and my poem is about change. I just kind of feel like a lot of people around here are more closed-minded about just different stuff. Some of them talked about it in interviews. And I just kind of want people to open their minds a little bit and see that it's not as bad as it seems.
Well, and it's not. And you hit a really important part close to Belinda and I's heart. We don't want our kids to move away.
Yeah.
We want you to settle down, have some babies so we can be mammals, So, but that is important in our culture, to be around family. And it kills us when y'all have to leave. And it's everything we were trying to do to keep that from happening. So that's so cool. Give us, all right, so the times. Who wants to talk about the times and what we're to expect?
So the first time is Saturday, July 25th, 6 through 8 p.m.
6 p.m., okay.
And then we have Sunday, July 26th, 2 to 4 p.m. We have filled out on reservations, so we're only doing walk-ins.
Wow, that is so cool.
And the way this works, Saturday is 6 to 8, but the way you'll come into the school and we'll get started is start downstairs, and there'll be a place for refreshments, and we've got pretty sure we've got a place for childcare. They've got some games in a room set up, and we'll have some place to sit. What I expect is it'll kind of be a class reunion sort of a thing. People will see friends, and it'll just be a really easy conversation and a lot of fun. And the posters on the lockers are set up all downstairs, so you can mingle and walk and look at the people on the posters and read the stories. And then every 30 minutes the play will start, so there'll be kind of a reception area, and then your group will be called and you'll go upstairs, and it's a 30-minute, and I believe Katie calls it promenade style. Is that what it is, where you go from one skit, one play to another, and that will be set up upstairs.
And we've got an elevator.
We got an elevator now. Yes. We sure do.
That is so exciting. So let me wrap my head around it, Belinda. 30-minute skits. Which room is it upstairs that they're going to be
in the hallway? And in the old chemistry lab, where the elevator is. So you'll come off the elevator, and there it'll be.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. And every 30 minutes you start the same play.
Yes. And it's how many plays will be going on up there? All of them, right? How many?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So
how many separate ones? I think you said 6. How many did you mention? We have puppets.
Maybe 7. Yeah,
7.
7. And we'll also be having a tour guide, which is Abby Parker. It's very fun. I love talking about this. She's going to be a class president, and so you get to kind of she's trying to get you to vote for her. So that as well. And something that we really mulled over, and something that we really wanted to made sure we had, was seats for some of the folks who can't sit down for that long period of time. So if it's something that you don't think that you'd be able to sit through, we do have seats.
You guys have thought of everything. What should we do when we come? It's a free event. Can we donate to anything?
Yes. The way that we will continue this legacy that they've started is that funding, we've depleted the funding from the National Geographic Society, but for a $50 donation that covers the cost of the poster and the students to process the interview and get it in print form, $50, and you can nominate a class member, and that way we'll keep the money, and next summer we'll add another 30 posters to the mix.
So we can just, is there a link that we can pay?
There is, and it'll be available that night, the day and night that we're doing this, but also you can look at the Grundy Safe Communities Coalition.
Okay.
It's on the flyer that's going around. So it's
one
got
of
a
those
QR code. How fancy, an elevator and a QR code.
I was going to be a QR code one year for Halloween, because it just is everywhere. And I'm saying, when you're on the phone and you're like, how do I QR code it when it's in my phone? I just don't understand. I'm still getting up to speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to chime in and just say that Garrett and I had been traveling. Garrett Heatherly, my coworker, and we've been traveling and been at conferences and been to Tea and Strong with Grundy County students. And this is sort of I'm hearing this for the first time a little bit too.
Oh.
And you all have been working on this behind closed doors, getting it ready. I am so happy about this project, and I'm just so glad to hear that y'all saying it's so much fun. And that's, a plug for Grundy Safe Communities Coalition. That is what we aspire to do for youth and families. We don't have the big boys and girls clubs. We don't have skateboard parks and all that stuff. But through this generous grant funding, we've made this beautiful opportunity not only for the students who've had so much fun. This is an opportunity for everybody to come and see the history of place and experience, friendship. It's just such an amazing opportunity. And I'm hearing both of y'all say how much fun it was. And that's what it's about. We have to lift up our youth so that these kind of legacies can continue, and give you all this opportunity. I'm hearing you say, you were shy and you didn't do much and you wanted to kind of get more involved. Since June, you've been doing this since June, and look.
I would have never. I'm like, shy.
I know, but look at but I just want to take some time to ponder the impact it's had on you all, and how this may be at some point life changing and enhancing your lives and enriching your lives. And I mean, I may cry. I'm so proud of this project, or these projects. And the National Geographic funding is what made the lockers possible, and the interviews and all that. And I'll also say that the funding also afforded a stipend. So not only has this been fun and enriching, it's they're getting paid to do this important work.
I love that.
So and then Sarah Hamilton getting involved, and the community action team at Sewanee. This is how we need to lift each other up. Some of the stories were sad. I mean, we had people in their interviews. We had to stop interviews because people got misty-eyed.
Bring your tissues, kids.
Yeah. So good stuff, and I'm so proud of you all and the teams that help with this. And it's a community effort. I mean, it's a big community effort.
We got Jody in. I mean,
I know. I know,
get
celebrity. But please come and join us. Please be patient because we're at walk-in status now, and you may have to wait a little bit. But there are plenty neighbors and friends to talk with. We'll have some lemonade and cookies.
Are you going to do it again? Like, what if we can't get in?
Well, that's a conversation we're going to have. And, we're probably in we can ask Emily Parton, but the theater, the old auditorium is almost finished. The gymnasium is almost finished. So we're hoping that the Littell Parton Center will be that hub for community support, for social services, for fun. I mean, we had hoped that we would be doing these productions in the auditorium, but the timeline just didn't match up. But we're doing it anyway. Improvising. And Sarah Hamilton and Katie and her team, they're all just masters of just getting it done.
Yeah.
And come see us. It's going to be fun.
So are you.
Oh, I'm this idea person.
Never say no. I've never been able to say no to Emily, and I've never been able to say no to Belinda.
Thank you for saying yes.
But anyway, I'm going to send these guys out to spread joy and sunshine, because that's really what it's. I'm going to start crying. I mean, how do you not do that? Being around this.
Yeah. At this conference we were at in Orlando, it was all about youth empowerment. We work with the DEA, and it's sort of the heavy training stuff that Garrett and I do. But there were a lot of conversations about what youth in our country. This was actually an international conference, but when I would talk about this, I mean, I would just get cold chills and get misty-eyed, because it's that impactful, I believe, not just for you all who did it, but for the community. I mean, how do we move forward if we don't know our history? And come see it. And then this is the Littell Parton Center's open 5 days a week. And if you're in town and you just want to see what we're talking about and you miss the play, come over and meander through the hallways and just look at this important work and the fun work, and see those headshots versus the senior picture of some of your community members.
We have, at the Heritage Center, we have all of the yearbooks from the beginning, and that's why I know the 25. And it is so wild to see pictures like PC Fleury. Him and Dean Gibson are on the same yearbook page, and you're just like, you're old men. There is no way.
Yeah.
So what a treat. One day, girls, get in this your thinking cap. We would love to have like a Grundy County history production every whatever, and have that about our history.
Yes.
And like Unto These Hills, just a production of, because our history is pretty flippin' cool. I mean, seriously. And it is. Grundy Grit is a real thing. And so just to have our own story.
Yes, let us partner on that.
Yeah.
And maybe we could do, just do a summation or something, just partnering with that, and about this being such the strong history. We're wide open. We'll do what you need us to.
Well, that Janelle, or in the library gals at the Heritage Center, got a grant, 10250 grant. We love grants, and we're very thankful for grants. And it's basically, it's celebrating our history, and they got a oral history room now.
Oh, wow.
They were funded. They put this in the grant. They went with the grant. And they got rejected by it. They only asked for like $11,000, and it's a $20,000 grant. So they're like, I'm just going to ask for 20. And and got approved. And so they've got it's a closet, small, but it's a oral history room. and a place to also record oral histories. So they'll have
That sounds like StoryCorps.
Yes.
NPR.
So the opportunities, everybody's getting on that same page of preserving all of our stories.
Well, and another, and Katie and her team would need to probably talk more about it, but this is a 2892 National Geographic grant funding program.
Wow.
And 2892, you all help me if you know, is the number of miles across country. And the recipients of this grant will be geo-mapped along the country. So we will be part of that. And I don't understand all the way it's going to work, but National Geographic will geo-map what we're talking about and this history for the rest of the world. So it's really cool.
How cool is that, kids?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So this locker project will be on the map.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know how it's going to be done, but I don't think that way. I don't think Stephen and everybody, but but it's just so important and so fun, and yeah.
Hi, last words.
I don't know. What are the last words?
Last words. You're talking to your family out there. You're talking to your friends. You're heading into senior year. Why should they go to this project?
I think just to see all our stuff. I mean, we worked really hard on it.
Work really hard.
I think it's going to be really cool. And it's also got some interactive pieces, so should definitely come.
Yeah.
Yep. Amelia.
I am so sorry. I completely forgot about this whenever I was mentioning all of our pieces. How could I? Jordani, she's one of the most special people ever. I swear that girl is so funny. And she has one of the most funniest pieces. You will laugh so hard. You must come to the show just to watch her piece.
It's a comedy show, too.
It is. Oh my gosh, it is so special.
That's high praise right there. All right. Any other last words than that? Come for that one.
I am just so grateful to be a part of this and to be here right now. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, of course. Thank you for your hard work.
Thank you so much.
Linda, last words.
Oh man, I think they've said it all, but it's going to be fun. It's free. It's a permanent display, so if you do happen to be on vacation or something, come by and just take a look at the lockers. I don't think it's going to stop here. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg for what we're doing with you all and with, imagine us following these two for the next 10 years.
I mean, right?
Imagine at some point their story being told. You know, that is what we're talking about. I'm class of 1980 from that school, you know. Never thought I'd be back working in the home ec classroom. I left kicking and screaming and cussing and spitting, and there I am. But it's just, our histories are important. And these stories are tender and sad and funny. Clearly they're funny, but
Most definitely.
It's just who we are. And, you know, we've all loved and lost classmates, and the high school years, a lot of people say, oh, it's the best years of your life. I don't think it was for me, but it was really a really good, you know, section of my life. And it's where we're learning about life and friendships, and you know, that's what they said. That's my last words. What they said, and come and see what they said, because it's going to be something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Well, I am now going to send these. I could talk to them forever. I'm going to send them out to spread joy and sunshine. They can find out more information on where.
At the Littell Parton Center Facebook, Grundy Safe Communities Facebook pages. It's Monteagle Bulletin Board, all those places. Funding was also made available from South Cumberland Community Fund. So there's a real good piece about this, about the play, in Tom Sanders' newsletter this month. So I'll try to get that available to you. But if you need more information, want more information, belinda.gscc@gmail.com. That's my email. 931-260-4171 is my work phone number. So reach out, find me. pretty accessible. Drop by the high school and ask around about it if you can't get that. Yeah.
And take the elevator.
And I think and I think there'll be a piece in the Herald this week about
I'm sure there
it.
will. Did Beth do it?
Beth.
I love my Beth.
I know.
Oh my goodness. All right. I swear to goodness, we're out of here. We're going to take a quick break, thank our sponsors because we love them, and we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. We'll see you in a minute.
Are you being audited and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The Tax Doctor will work with you using our years of experience to represent your case to help you get the best resolution under the IRS guidelines. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. We've handled thousands of cases, so we know what we're doing. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a Tax Doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
This is your favorite president, and this message is for the Grundy County Republican Party. It's time to make your voices heard. The August 6th, 2026 election is right around the corner, featuring the local general election and state and federal primaries. You don't want to wait till Election Day. Big, beautiful lines. You don't want to wait in the lines, so you could, and you should, bank your vote and vote early. July 17th to August 1st at Altamont City Hall or Plainview Community Center. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., or Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon. Early voting is convenient, it's easy, and it helps ensure that your vote is counted. Make a plan, bring a friend, and participate in the big, beautiful process that keeps our communities, our counties, our state, and our nation going strong. Don't sit this one out. Get informed, get involved, and most importantly, bank your vote. Vote early in this very important August 6th election, July 17th to August 1st. You're not going to want to miss it, and we'll see you at the polls. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Hello, I am State Representative Paul Sherrill. I believe in the right to bear arms. I believe marriage is between a man and a woman, according to the Bible. I support our children, teachers, administrators, and all support staff within our educational system. I represent and support our farmers. I support our law enforcement and our volunteer firefighters and rescue squad members. I ask for your prayer, support, and vote. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology.
Do your legs swell, ache, and feel heavy after a long day? Or do your calves cramp up when you climb stairs? You could have a circulation problem. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we specialize in diagnosing and treating disease in both arteries and veins. With on-site ultrasound and an in-office procedure room, we will have your legs feeling great in no time.
Oh my goodness. Is that not like the funnest project ever? I don't even know if funnest is. If Jason Wilson was here, he'd correct me on my grammar. And in fact, I don't know if I ever told you that story when he was performing for 4th of July. And this is just, he is a scholar. Jason Wilson is a scholar and a writer and obviously an amazing musician. And I said a word that really wasn't a word. Funnest, maybe, funner. I don't know what it was, but I mean, it was just like a knee-jerk correction on me. And I miss And I love that about, it made me laugh. I was like, it just doesn't change. I mean, that's just a neat thing. So anyway, cool project. If you can, there's a lot going on this weekend. A lot going on this weekend. So Saturday and Sunday is the Monteagle Mountain Market for Arts and Crafts. 9 to 5 on Saturday, 9 to 4 on Sunday. I think that's what it is. Don't go to their Facebook page. And that is Tennessee South Cumberland Chamber of Commerce who puts that on, not the town of Monteagle. Let's see what else. Swiss Heritage Festival. So big, 52nd annual, 10 to 4, $10 per person, but it is worth it. They've got the old Swiss, the cheeses. Grutli was very famous for their cheeses, their wine, their music, their farming ability they created when they came to Grutli in 1869. They basically got sold a bill of goods. I mean, they came to farm. These were folks that they had to be almost well-to-do to be able to emigrate out of Switzerland. Switzerland was going through this major economic thing. And it was horrible. And so they were sending out enclaves of Swiss, like you had to get approved to leave. I really don't know how all that worked. And these were pretty well-to-do farmers that had to start their own world. And so the whole colony, the Swiss colony in Grutli is about that. It's a planned community. And a lot of the Swiss died that came over here. I want to say they got 100-acre lots, and it was a tough existence. A lot went home, a lot died, but the ones that stayed created it's a work ethic. They do, the Swiss were known for the woodworking. There's one of the people from the past was, world-renowned woodworker. The first carousel, with the horses, he crafted. I want to say there's something at the governor's mansion that is, what has been created by him. Anyway, so the Swiss heritage is very big in our world as a part of our big picture. The pioneers and patriots, they were pioneers. 1869, it was tough here on the mountain. It was tough. That was before the assembly. Beersheba had already set the stage. In fact, Swiss are there because of John Armfield and his relationship, and that's where John Moffat was. He was that's Monteagle, and it was about mineral springs and whatever, and sipping mint juleps on the porch in Beersheba. They talked about having the Swiss come in. I don't know. It's a fascinating story. If you can get Brenda to talk to you about it, I think I've got Jackie coming in tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. It's a fascinating history. So that's 10 to 4, big deal. If you can, go to that. We're having a throwdown in Monteagle, part of the Imagine Monteagle program that started in 2024. What everyone in theory wants from Monteagle is to be a beautiful, wonderful place to live, work, and play. I know that's cliche, but anyway, so these events on that side is to have events, to have good events that the community loves, that visitors are welcome. Really the two records. So our first one was Jason Lee Wilson, 4th of July, got, it's new budget year, so we got those guys here for our 4th of July. Perfect. Tonight, Shane Worley and Wild Ride. And it's Wild Ride. It's not Shane Worley and Wild Ride. He was very specific about that. He wanted to make sure it's just Wild Ride, and they're getting together. Brad Crichton and Jeff Martin and Shane are going to do their thing in Monteagle, and a street dance the old-fashioned way. So the only caveat in all this stuff is that it may rain. It may rain. So now I have to go over to town of Monteagle, and I have to go knock on the mayor's door, and we have to have a chat about, can we use the fire hall in Monteagle? Yes, the one with the dragon canoe on front of it. If we could use that as a plan B. for rain. And then we would, so we've got a 20-foot flatbed that we're putting up, just talked to Butner, and it's brand new, which is fantastic. Shane didn't want the big one. He wanted this, he wants green M&Ms. We're going to make Shane happy. But, so I'm trying to work out that plan B and to use the fire hall. So pray for me as I go into that office. We have to do a hard stop at 9:00. I got to remember that, so I'm going to keep on going. There's a day in the saddle going on at the Grundy County Saddle Club. Those fantastic youth board folks. They are petting zoo and games and pony rides and all the things. What it means to live in a world of horses, right? A day, it's a different world, and it's a wonderful world, and everyone should do it. So that's going by the Grundy County Herald. All that is in my column. All right, let's hold on. Come and see. That's at St. Mary's, Sewanee. We're all going to need that before this election is out. That is at St. Mary's, Sewanee. Come and see. Community meal, 1 to 4. There's an RSVP here. Let me know. There's like a QR code, but I'll do that. If there's anything I wrote down. No. All right, let's do. Oh, and this weekend, of course. Don't forget, along with all of this, if it's raining, this may be a great plan B. I don't know, music in the fire hall would be good too. But 6 to 8 over at the Littell Parton Center, Old High School, you get to see every 30 minutes they're going to be doing the little charrette, the little plays, and there's 7 of them, or 8, I'm not sure. And then the locker project, which has pictures before and then, and the people that had those lockers. It's so neat. And then Sunday, they're going to be doing the same thing 2 to 4. The auditorium, the theater auditorium, is not ready yet, but and they've got an elevator, and the plays are upstairs, and you can use the elevator. There's only 2 elevators in Grundy County, and now they're at the Littell Parton Center. They have one. All right. Let's talk about birthdays. Let's talk about good things. Today's the 22nd. Early voting is still going on, 9 to 4 today, 9 to 4 all week. And then Saturday, 9 to 12, that goes on through August the 1st. So early voting, if you just want to, you don't know what's going on, like Latice is in Alaska, for Pete's sake, and she's living her best life. She'll come back in time for early voting. All right. Birthdays. Come on. I hit buttons and then things get crazy. All right, so nothing on my paper copy of my calendar. Today is Michael Brewer's birthday. Aaron Hostelwaite. That's how I know him. James Merrill, Shirley K. Chris. Happy birthday, Shirley. And that's all I have today. Wow, that's not a big day. Taylor is still bigly pregnant. I'm gonna put Taylor on the prayer list. I have several of her prayer cloths from her church. I love her church, and she does the prayer cloths for everyone. And I just have several, and I just want to make sure I'm going to put Taylor on there. She's baking that baby boy Theodore. She's 34, so it's still there's as you age and you're like I had Madison when I was 36. And we were fine. You just don't know. So I'm going to put Taylor on there. We've got some time to go. The boys are back for summer. She's getting super pregnant, and I know she's uncomfortable. I just, oh my gosh, bless her. And pregnancy is a beautiful, wonderful thing, and we want lots and lots of babies to be born and healthy. And so, prayer work. Let's continue to pray for William Dickerson, Doe, Charlie and Joyce, Sue and Charlie, Big Ron, Carol Hamby, Ike Slatton, Jamie Hurt, all the unspoken, Martha Ann, Amanda Lane's father and stepmother, China, Louis Nolan, Danny Lusk, Christy Campbell, I put Taylor on there. Hal King is on the road to recovery. The Nunley family. I think that's it. If I missed anybody, let me know. And then always Miss Dola, Miss Linda, Franny, and Miss Virginia. Lord, thank you for the blessings of these bright minds and these beautiful souls that we're on today, and all the folks involved with the project. It is so important to know our history. That's why we read your book. That's why we talk about it's like an oral history, and we need to know, and we need to listen, and we need to appreciate the journey. And we're just so thankful for the fire and the light in these young ladies' life because of new things. And I thank you to Belinda for your passion and your light, and putting that light inside those young people. So we are so blessed here, and we're just so thankful. If you don't mind, the folks on our prayer list need an extra bit of light and love themselves. There's a ton of unspoken, and we just need you to lift them up and give them peace, give them healing if they're asking for it, and just be with them as the hard journey ahead. We're so thankful for you, everything that you do, and especially your sacrifice of our only begotten Son. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, let's, what do we say, 9 o'clock, 8:34? Oh gosh, we're golden. Do you want to do the, no, I'm going to go to the phones. Morning.
Are you?
Oh, good. What are you doing?
Watching you.
Have you ever heard of the salmon cake?
I probably have, but I always just miss some microwave feeds sometimes.
Okay. I read somewhere that back in the Depression, poor folks were getting some kind of disease because they didn't have enough protein.
Oh,
And so I guess a can of salmon with cornmeal and an egg kept them from getting that disease. And so salmon cake, like older folks, like my grandma Nell, I'm not going to say it's comfort food, but it was a delicacy. They were very thankful for the salmon that they got during that time. So just FYI, I just learned that today. I was this many years old.
I got one tan here, but I will fix it, but I put little cornmeal, little oil in it, and 1 2 eggs, and
yeah, I mean it's really good for you.
Yeah, I don't eat it every day, but now if I got 110, I will fix it. It's just me.
Well, I when I was at O'Charlie's and I was doing the management thing, I had salmon. They had amazing salmon. I had salmon every single day for a year. Yeah. Every single day. And I loved it. I absolutely flipping loved it. Probably why my heart is so good. What do we need to know today, Lily?
Well, I am not talking yesterday, but I didn't need to.
What happened?
Nothing. The neighbor next door to me wanted those one of them toilets for handicapped deal, put into a vehicle, over some mirror.
Okay. All right.
Hers right now, and said to have none of them in it.
Okay.
Or handicapped parking place,
Okay, gotcha. All right. So you were being a helper?
Well, I just rolled out our courthouse with her in the back, And,
well, you helped her. That was sweet. Well, good. You didn't get in trouble or getting into jail or anything?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
And Tracy Bishop told me yesterday. I thought it was you there for a minute, and but it wasn't you. She said, we didn't hear you talking in the soul, and
Yeah, I mean, if you're not calling in, people are going to start worrying about you.
Well, down one day, I didn't tell her that was yesterday. So
I know.
I put everybody saying, I wonder what happened to Ray. He always the first one, or
he's always the first one, or second,
or last one,
or last one. You've done the last one before. Did I see a picture of Christy? Has Has she changed a little bit since the last time I saw her?
She didn't know type, but she looked perfect, but I think she had some surgery one time.
Okay, well, she looks fantastic. She looks fantastic. So anyway, all right. Well, we are going to have another short day. Oh my gosh. What are you going to do today?
I don't know. I'll probably have out here or go outside or something. I don't know yet. I have to study on it, so.
I know. I just don't know either. All right. Well, I hope you have a fabulous day and happy Wednesday.
Yeah, I sold that forward there.
Oh, so they didn't buy it?
I not heard from nobody, and I hope I hear. I might talk to somebody again today, and then after South. He said he'll talk to his son about it. He said he.
Okay, well, it's tentatively available, so you can always take a couple of names, and that's what I did when I sold my Miata. I had like 6 offers in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I should take time, some people.
Sure.
I'm not how but if I know, see or hear from them, I always talk to somebody down here at the highway department. There are 2 or 3 people that they said, what do you want for it? And I said, whatever, 5 or 6, whatever, So.
Sure. Yeah. No. All right. Well, it's back on. If anyone needs an 88 350 Honda red, we think it's a starter issue, right?
Yeah. Well, they can do something with it, but I don't know how we'll build it on that. But if they want these parts off of it, like the tires and the wheels, but I don't know. The real man works on 300s or 400s, but somebody told me one day that at the store outside, but yeah, they'll fit for 300 or whatever. I said, I don't know. I said, they won't fit a 300 or anything that.
Sure. Yeah. No, I get that. All right, buddy. Well, it's back on. So 592-3216, and I hope you're able to sell it.
Yeah, I did too.
All right, buddy. You have a wonderful day.
Okay, I'll talk to you after a while.
All right, see you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning. You're loud this morning.
Am I loud?
Yeah, on that phone. I had my speakerphone on.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it can go either way.
Yeah, it can.
So I guess we're loud today. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, what's going on, Leslie? Any updates on anybody on that prayer list?
Not particularly. I don't know anything.
That's fine.
Oh, yes, I know too. There's a couple yesterday. One was killed on a ski craft or one of these motorized things, whatever they call them, ski-doo.
Uh-huh.
And the other was killed and the other was hospitalized.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I need to remember them.
Are they from here?
Yeah, they're one of them's my neighbor over here.
Oh, goodness.
John Heath Prater, and I think he's a Prater. But and the other's Chris somebody. I don't know exactly who it was, but.
And you said one of them got killed?
Yeah, the Chris boy.
The Chris boy got killed. That's your neighbor?
Oh, he's not my neighbor. He's acquaintance with my boys.
Okay, gotcha. Wow.
But pray for their families. I know they're agonizing this morning.
Sure.
I don't know the whole details, so I can't be quoted as this is complete, all of it. But that's what I heard. That's what I got off the phone yesterday.
So if it was a ski-doo, it was in the water, right?
Yeah, they were riding around and they had a head-on collision or something. They hit one another.
Oh, my
I guess
God.
they're showing out on them, but.
Well, and you know, boys will be boys, but wow.
These are grown men.
These are grown. Wow. I hate to hear that. Oh.
Yeah, I hate it too, but there's nothing we can do about it.
No, accidents happen. I mean, they happen. All right. Anything else before we get to Ezekiel?
No, we're starting 40 this morning. There's 5 verses in this
Wow. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so Ezekiel, and we're in 40. Wow.
Yeah.
Verses. What are we gonna do?
All right, 1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Yeah, it's the first part of it.
Okay, gotcha. Reflect. That Bible does a great job at breaking that up.
Yeah.
All right, Leslie, I'm ready when you're ready.
Ezekiel's temple vision. In the 5 and 20 year of our captivity, in the beginning of the year, in the 10th day of the month, in the 14th year after the city was smitten, in the selfsame day, the hand of the Lord was upon me and brought me thither. And the vision of God brought me into the land of Israel and set me upon a very high mountain, that which was as the frame of a city on the south. And he brought me thither, and behold, there was a man whose apparence was like the appearance of brass, with a line of flax in his hand, and he measured reed, and he stood in the gate. And the man said unto me, Son of man, behold with thine eyes, and hear with thine ears, and set thy heart upon all that I shall show thee, for the intent that I might show them unto thee, and thou art brought thither. Declare all that thou seest to the house of Israel. And behold, a wall on the outside of the house round about, and in the man's hand a measuring reed of 6 cubits long, by the cubit and a hand breadth. So he measured the breadth of the building 1 reed, and the height 1 reed. So that takes care of that first part of this. He's getting ready to show what the temple's going to be like when Israel's restored.
Oh, so we're going into the part of building the temple back?
Yeah.
This is the second one, right?
Yeah, I got a little something down here. Well, it's from 48 to 35 verses. 48 to 35. It says final 9 chapters of the book are clearly a unit. They spell out the construction of the new temple and the new order of worship for Israel. Much of this discussion has been engendered as the identity of the temple described in these chapters. The suggestion includes the following. Verse 1, it is an ideal temple that was never built, or perhaps a rebuilding of Solomon's temple. The measurement of this temple, however, do not fit those of Solomon's temple. Also, the motivation for revealing 9 chapters about a temple never to be built is not apparent. It is Zerubbabel's temple, built after the Jews returned to the land, and the measurement of Zerubbabel temple, however, are nothing like the glorious temple envisioned by Ezekiel. It is a figurative representation of the church. This view is taken by a million scholar who view all kingdom prophecies in the Old Testament a harbinger of the New Testament church, which is said to be God's kingdom. This view is inconsistent since it takes Ezekiel's earlier prophecies, the ones that have been fulfilled, as literal, but the present prophecy of the rebuilt temple as figurative. In verse 4 it says, it is a literal temple yet to be built. In favor of this view is the fact that the measurements of the temple given in these chapters do not fit the temple or tabernacle mentioned in Scripture. It therefore awaits fulfillment which can take place only in the time of Israel's blessing and restoration during the millennial reign of Christ. That's in Revelations 24 and 6. So it's a temple to come.
Okay, so this is what he is describing. It's not the rebuilt temple. It's what is to come.
Yeah, it's the one that's going to be built when Christ comes back in the millennial period.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that makes sense. All right, so that's what we got to do. Any other thoughts on that, Leslie?
No, I'm just looking forward to seeing that temple.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Amen. All right, hey, what is today? Wednesday. Where are you going this evening?
Oh, I thought about going to Pops Hill. They start at 6 o'clock, and it's more convenient for me to.
Oh, 6 o'clock. That's a better time for you.
If it don't rain.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. All right, well, I look forward to hearing about it tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
You have a wonderful day.
All right, see you, bye. Morning.
Good morning.
What you doing? Tell me something good.
You know, we're watching where it's raining now. We're watching TV.
Yeah, boy. It's gonna be. It's been hot as Hades, so.
Yeah.
I'll take rain.
Yeah, right. We always need some rain.
I'm not gonna cry about it.
Right. We didn't. The good Lord wouldn't say we.
True.
He wouldn't give it. He wouldn't give it to us if we didn't. So.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Is Junior there?
Yeah. China said her ear is. She still can't hear all the way in her ear. So.
Oh, okay. So, are they going to have to fix it?
I don't know. She hasn't went back to the doctor yet.
So it's not back. Goodness.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else I need to know today, kids?
I don't really know nothing. Tell her hi. Hi.
I always love hearing that voice. you little sassy frass.
That's right.
All right, kids. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Okay.
All right.
You take care.
All right. See you. Bye. All right. We're going to take our last break. Thank our sponsors because we love them. And we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. See you in a minute. Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic. 592-4242.
This is Jenny Thomas Basehart, and I'm asking for your vote for Grundy County Register of Deeds on August 6, 2026. As a lifelong member of our community, I understand how important it is to protect and maintain the records that families, businesses, and property owners rely on every day. The Register of Deeds office plays a vital role in preserving those records with accuracy, professionalism, and integrity. If elected, I will work hard to ensure the office provides dependable service, treats every citizen with respect, and remains accountable to the people of Grundy County. I believe in honest leadership, strong customer service, and putting our community first. That is why I'm running to serve you and to be a Register of Deeds you can trust. On August 6, 2026, I would be honored to earn your vote. I'm Jenny Thomas Basehart, candidate for Grundy County Register of Deeds. Local, trusted.
I was born right here in South Pittsburgh Hospital. My dad left us when I was 6, and I was raised in the housing projects, Midway, Hemlock, and Prospect. I left home at an early age. Neighborhood families and friends took me in and took care of me. All this could have broken me, but I began to see purpose in working at the local tire store, carpet mills, as a truck driver, and in construction. Then faith led me to a purpose in serving others. Christmas for Kids, Step for Kids, training local football players, and ministry in our jails. Within 32 years' experience in law enforcement, hard work and servicing others is still who I am. So if you're ready for a working sheriff that will be fair, firm, and serve all of Marion County, then I'm Anthony Gamble, and I'll be grateful for your vote August the 6th.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
Caverns, you can tour a cool cave, listen to live music underground, or just camp under the stars. It is homegrown fun deep in the Tennessee hills. Check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes a journey. Our Monteagle Clinic is located at 16 First Street in Monteagle. Call 931-924-4869 today to schedule an appointment with Dr. Eric Shull, where he serves our community with chiropractic care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, infrared therapy, and red light therapy. Most commercial insurance is accepted. Step back in time at Trekside Restaurant, located at 327 Railroad Avenue in Tracy City. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sunday family-style lunch and a deck overlooking the creek. From burgers to pizza, there is something for everyone. Call 931-333-1004 today. We're back. All right. What time is it? 8:54. All right. I got a couple more in me. Morning.
Morning.
Hey, what are you doing, Granny?
I just laying in bed.
Good. Is it raining over there in Hubbard's Cove?
I don't reckon it's. We heard something last night, and it was up the road up here, and it just like somebody wrecked, but it wasn't. I guess it was thunder.
Wow. We had an explosion up this way. We had a couple of them. One was, you remember the old CB shop in Monteagle?
Yeah.
Okay, like I want to say the Kearns owned that way back when. It blew up.
When?
A couple days ago. It must have been a couple days ago.
Well, that's Kathy hears that, and she asked me that I hear it. It sounded like somebody that, hit head on, but it wasn't. So I don't know what it was.
Well, maybe it was an accident. I mean, we're on different ends of the holler, but there's been some, and it could have been a sonic boom, from some of those fighter jets that go over.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I sit and watch stuff on TV. I shouldn't even watch, but anyway. Oh, really? I do now. I'm watching. You remember when that ship sunk or something? I don't know what that is. You might be some stuff that I'm watching on this TV in here, and I'll be still in the bed.
Hey, I've been watching Little House on the Prairie. I told you that.
Yeah, you told me that. And then, oh, Lord, I watched some awful stuff on my TV. I shouldn't watch all that. But
what'd you watch?
Oh, I watched like old history stuff.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Now I'm watching like where that boat sunk. I can't even think now what that was.
Oh, Titanic? Was that a Titanic?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, that one wasn't supposed to sink, and look at what happened.
I know, yeah. But anyway, that's I'm watching. I thought, well, I'll call out.
Well, thank you. I love it when you call, Granny.
Yeah, so we have to take the news from each other.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, you have a wonderful day, and always great hearing your voice.
You too, Mom.
All right, Granny. See you, bye. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Evelyn. What are we thinking about today, Missy?
Well, I was just listening about the temple. That temple will be rebuilt either about the time of the tribulation period or thereafter, because they will be offering sacrifices, because they will be restored in unbelief.
So this is right now in the passages that we're reading, this is what is going to be built.
Yes, that is the temple that has not been built yet.
Okay.
But it will be. They've got everything ready to rebuild it. They already have the red heifers to offering sacrifice to make the sanctifying water to sanctify the temple and all of its contents with.
Oh my goodness, that's kind of exciting. I don't think I remember reading. My eyes probably glazed over if it's a bunch of technical stuff like measurement. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I kind of overlook those two.
Yeah.
But they already have, I don't know, hundreds of priests already trained.
Wow. Well, that's exciting. You got to be ready, Miss Evelyn.
Have everything ready.
Got to be ready.
To set it up, and they say that they can set it up like they did in the past without a hammer, without anything. It's all there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. Hey, did we get everything from yesterday? Did we miss anything? The spiritual gifts discussion?
Oh, the spiritual gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I just had been interrupted and didn't understand what you were asking.
Oh no, that's okay. I don't. That's what they talked about in the show yesterday, and I was fascinated by it. But we don't have to continue that discussion.
What they said, there was the gift of wisdom, of knowledge, of healing, of miracles.
Yes, ma'am.
Of prophecy, of
speaking in tongues,
of discerning of spirits, of tongues. That's languages.
Yeah.
That when people would. Now, missionary said, if you don't think languages is a gift, you just try it.
Yeah, right.
And some of us have that gift, and some of us don't have that gift of speaking other languages and the interpretation of languages. I know there are churches now that have what they call a prayer language, and of course there's restrictions on how that is to be used. It's not to be public and only one person speaking and only one person interpreting. And if they don't have an interpreter, then they are not to speak. So in another language. I know my son has told me that for those who do speak in tongues, I'll tell you this, that he has spoken in tongues, and there have been people from other countries that came and told him what language he was speaking.
Really?
Really.
Huh.
So it's interesting. And then there's the gifts of administration that I alluded to. The apostles. Now, in my understanding, some people disagree with me that the only apostles were those 12.
Okay.
And some prophets and prophetesses, of course, are added in the New Testament, and the evangelists, people just who may be preaching in the pulpit for the gospel, but this is for everybody as witnesses to the gospel. And some pastors and some teachers, and I went over that yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I got you. Now we got full circle.
And I forgot my sister Angelin's birthday. It was with Ophelia's.
Oh, for goodness sakes. They're twinsies. That's right.
Yeah, I think 18 or 19 years apart, but they were born on the same day of the month.
Yeah, I remember that story. Miss Ophelia would tell that every year, and I love it. I miss her. That's funny. Yeah, well, happy birthday to your other sister.
Yes.
All right. Anything else we need on your mind today before we head out?
Well, everybody needs to vote.
Yeah.
Let me say this, since you've asked and it's come to my mind, I should say it.
Yes, ma'am.
There is a biblical world view, and I wish that the churches would start informing the congregants that there is a biblical world view, and it is in contrast to the secular, a socialist world view. I know the pastor Alan Jackson speaks of it, and he's been accused of preaching politics, which is it's not preaching politics to tell what the biblical worldview is. They do not understand that there are two different views in our society. And one is biblical, the other is socialist.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
And there's a real battle going on for our faith in these, because there's a stark contrast in those two views. And Alan Jackson is on TBN every evening at 6 o'clock. And of course, on TBN, they also have a time when they show him preaching in his sermons at his church. And a lot of people go from Tracy City here to hear him preach,
Sure.
to be in service there, and I'm glad they do.
Well, sure. I know several people. Amen to that. Well, and it is, and that's a true story, Miss Evelyn. So
Christians, find out and be sure you know what the biblical world view is in contrast to the socialist world view.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's a great reminder. Early voting 9 to 4 today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday 9 to 12, and then next week as well.
Yes.
All right. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All
You
right.
too.
See you. Bye. All right. 9:03. Not too bad. All right. I think tomorrow I have got Jackie Lawley on the show to talk about the Swiss Heritage Festival. Super excited about that. So I'm going to go out there and spread joy and sunshine wherever I go. I hope you do too. I've got to I got to head out. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you tomorrow.